This pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Aaron Hicks comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Senzel. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Torres. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on. Into the box, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the first out. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him. He's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
LeMahieu in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Giancarlo Stanton.
No balls and 1 strike. Votto trying to get there, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Stanton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly over the bullpen and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 2 for 3. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that will bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. So here now is the pitcher, Zach Britton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. Galvis, Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Aristides Aquino, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Nick Senzel waits on deck. And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Now batting, Nick Senzel. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 6.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side. Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Senzel on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He reached on a single in his first try. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Votto moving to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 away.
Batting 8.
Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
1-1.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-0 now. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. And right into the shift. Here it is on 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Now batting.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and it's another double play. So it's back to the top of the order now. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Winker.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. That's popped up. LeMahieu in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And there's 1 down now. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Eugenio Suarez is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And oh boy, that pitch nearly got him in a bad place as he had to hit the dirt that time. It's ball 4. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. To Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retires the side. Around.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Zach Britton.
The pitcher, number 53. Zach.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there. I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might.
And he will get there to make the running play. And welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And the Reds have their first hit of the game. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now batting.
Now with the plate, Nick Senzel. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the fifth inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out.
Your attention,
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 85.
And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Reds center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
First offering on its way. In the air, down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
The batter.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. Popped up, and no one will track it down. The 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. 2 gone in the Cincinnati fifth, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. The 1-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have got him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Robert Stevenson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Stevenson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. A ball and 2 strikes now. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Ball 1. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Grounder down the line at third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw into second.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
The 2-0. Fouled straight back. Torres at second with 2 down. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run, and you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Gary Sanchez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. First pitch on its way. Hard hit to first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. 5-0 New York. Number 17 is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
17.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Sanchez is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Winker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman.
In is Joey Votto now. He has no prior history against this pitcher. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. And it misses. 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He pulls this one into right. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
The batter, number 44.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Suarez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Kevin Gausman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46. Kevin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Two and 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Brett Gardner.
line towards center field. Senzel is right there, one down. One gone here in the Yankee seventh, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. Encarnacion, the runner at third. Judge at second with 2 gone. Fouled off. That misses 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Count even at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Full count now, 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 57.
Standing in, Nick Senzel. It was a walk in his last trip. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
The center fielder, number 15.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there. Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball deal, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Freddie Galvis stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Philip Irvin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Philip.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
4 runs here in this half inning. Down the first baseline, fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Joey Votto. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they have taken the lead. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius has it. And the throw to first is in time, but the Michael Lorenzen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point.
And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Stanton on at first. Nobody out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Didi Gregorius will be next. 3-2 pitch. Left center, base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over.
And he is in there.
The batter, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Senzel looks up. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they jump ahead by 3. Matt Bowman is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Luke Voigt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Luke Voigt.
Ball had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to the right. And that's the second out.
Next for the Yankees. The right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Judge. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 9.
Your
Dylan
attention,
Betances is on to
Now
pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Leading off the inning, Aristides Aquino, and
Leading
they'll
off
need him to
for the
get something
Reds,
going here.
the right
Ball
fielder,
one to start the
number
at-bat.
44.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Nick Senzel will be next. And this is taken here for ball four. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth.
Now batting.
Here comes the
Number
first pitch.
15.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And there's ball three on a breaking ball that misses away. A runner at first with no outs here. Another full count offering on its way. And he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now back, second baseman.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Another payoff pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
The 1-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-7 game. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 1 for 4. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Derek Dietrich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Looking to give his team the lead if he can drive a ball deep enough into the outfield.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Derek Dietrich goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. From the stretch. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Count remains at 0-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Line towards center field. Hicks is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Jose Peraza will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Lucas Sims enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Sims wants an Atlanta Brave. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Striding in once again, Torres. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
On to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Joey Votto. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. In there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, and he fouls this one off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino. Taken in by Encarnacion, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chad Green pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.